We're up and running then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, David Alaba, one of the most versatile players out there. He's just got so much positional awareness and intelligence. He can basically do a job anywhere on this pitch. He's got fabulous technique too, especially with his delivery in and around the area. He'll be eyeing up any set plays the opposition concede in that defensive third.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's Laimer, and that could set him on his way, and it's made its way to him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Arnautovic, in with the challenge. Aimed beyond the defence. Robertson. Oh, well played, well played. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Sabitzer. Now it's Gregoric. Looking for the run. Oh, super. And the shot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. Conte. Now it's Gregoric. Sabitzer. Sabitzer! Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's found the way through. Oh, he's found support out wide. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Conte. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Arnautovic. So it is still 0-0. Great vision. Conte. No, that's been intercepted. Austria have got it back and they'll have another go. Too close for comfort. Posh.
Austria definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
He's had it taken off him. That's going to go a long way. Danso. That's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it into space. Li Kang in, looking to receive it in space. Oh, it's just a little long. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
And this is Rooney. And that interception was most necessary.
That was...
Can he finish? He scored! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Xavi Alonso. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Li Kang in. good-looking ball.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that has found him in acres of space. It's a promising position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. But where it came from, Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Austria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's on Nautovic. Crunching tackle. Rijkaard. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And we're already back up and running after half-time. And on Nautovic! That is produced there, the crispest of hits.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Lee Kang-in is herring after that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. And it's Totti. Totti! And that is doing no harm at all.
Los Angeles certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Gregoric. And he's picked it up out wide. Conte. Austria couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And he welcomes it in. Plenty to it. And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Gregoric actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Gregoric! That's put paid to the danger. Arnautovic. Rooney plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's in a great position here. Short, and the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de 60.810.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Now it's Rooney. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Well timed, excellent interception. That's a good ball out wide.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's Alonso! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Los Angeles really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Baumgartner, and he's managed to get free. And he's cut it out, and that is well cleared. Xavi Alonso, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. This is a promising build-up. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Sabitzer. Now it's on Nautovic. Oh, perfectly measured that. He has found the... and he shoots! So close to drawing level.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Zanetti. Totti does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Rooney.
Los Angeles clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Rijkaard does well to get it back. Robertson, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Guardiola does really well there, he is strong. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Sabitzer! And a truly agonising miss. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Xabi Alonso. He is through here. And that is masterful defending. Well, there's the clearance.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And he's there to clear it. Corner it is. They've played it short, and this is Kante. And the shot! Goal! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So is that the decisive goal? There's not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Danso. It's Sabitzer.
Se van a jugar 4 minutos de compensación.
And he's gone looking for safety. Driving on and making good progress. And he's being shifted off it. Lima. And that has been slung wide. 4 extra minutes added on. Now it's Lee Kang-in. It's played through for him. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side. And that gets things running. Well, don't worry too much about sophistication and style where Gennaro Gattuso's involved, but decent chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Great vision. Gattuso. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
In with the challenge. It's a pretty loose pass. Quality ball. Not the most accurate pass. And he's there to retrieve it. Now he's got space here, and he's intervened well there. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Can he get on the end of this? Hernandez. It's Pedri. Pedri stood his ground strongly. Vitinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Doué. He has found the way through.
Great feat, that.
Dembele! Goal! They are purring, truly purring. What do you think now about that goal?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Threads one in. That has not gone well. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Dembele. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Vitinha. He's going for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Pedri. And it's Hazard. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Dembele. Lee Kang in. It's Dembele! Gattuso. Neymar. That is good progress on the left. Hernandez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lee Kang in, plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He's found a way through. Looking for options for movement. Fabian Ruiz. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's being shifted off it. And this is Dembele. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nicely spread.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Hakimi.
Hakimi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marked.
Dembele! Superb from Dembele! A finish right from the top drawer. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And that really is so impressive. Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. Plays the return pass. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Plays a sharp little ball, and the shot! And it's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Number 14.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Aimed beyond the defence. Tries to pass it through. Hakimi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. João Neves. And it's Hakimi. he's straight offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gently done. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. João Neves. That pass has been well intercepted. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium. Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 10.
Away we go again.
Coming on to replace him is number
And it's
11.
Neymar. And here's Bale.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He's shifting through the gears here. Messi. Now it's Yamal. And here's Bale. Foot in. Paris Saint-Germain different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Knocks it into space. And he's gone back. And Messi! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up.
The goal scorer for
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hernandez. Can he get it through? And this is Hazard. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He won't be happy with that one.
For this match was 60,179.
Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Ramos. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Yamal's cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. He came in. That It's ended up in no man's land.
That could spell trouble.
Substitution in progress.
And that's definitely not his best.
Fabian Ruiz.
Tries to play it through. That's going wide left. He is just caressing the ball. Shot a goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Koundé. Hernandez. Now it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar. Vitinha. João Neves. Just about up to 75 minutes. Tries to pass it through. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Beckham gets into a good position. Getting up there! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now that looks a decent ball. Gonzalo Ramos is onto this.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Looking for the run, and that could set him on his way. He is Bale! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Messi, can he finish? And he couldn't finish.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Koundé, played out to the left flank.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Fabian Ruiz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There will be 4 extra minutes. Totti. Oh, well measured. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Ribery can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
All hands on deck for this one. Messi goes short. Gonzalo Ramos charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he was quick to react. And the referee brings it to a close. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football. Towering header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And he's gone searching crossfield. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation.
Oh, shooting chance! Camavinga, Pedri, and it's Van Nistelrooy.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous.
Takes a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Pass somewhat off target. Fabian Ruiz. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
They've got a corner here. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Lee Kang-in supplying the width on this right-hand side. Pedri. So we're still where we started right now. He is through here. Eder Militao ploughing through. And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Nicely weighted ball. He's beaten the last man. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well read. Nice interception. Pedri. And it's Zielinski. Looking for options for movement. Vitinha pinches it off him. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Hakimi chooses to go cross-field. Now it's Doué. It's a pretty loose pass. João Neves. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Lee Kang, chance for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They enforced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Van Nistelrooy. And he's there to belt it away. Zielinski, shot and goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he spark a counter here? The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is... Yamal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that should get the job done. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And that's a dangerous ball. So, a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Paris Saint-Germain coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Paris Saint-Germain can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
No joy this time. The ball has bounced loose now. Looking to play him in. Zielinski receives it in a wide position, and he's straight offside. Zielinski engages and forces him off the ball. Pedri. Van Nistelrooy powering forward here. And he's lost his man here. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And the shot! Oh, he's been... and again! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Lee Kang-in in acres of space out wide. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Cambio en el Paris Saint-Germain. Número 87. Número 24. Entran.
That's a risky...
Número
oh no,
47.
what has happened here?
Número
He's
4.
picked decent chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. It's Dembele! They want to be quick to recover this. It's going to be another corner, I think. Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. He's going for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick a twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. Hazard. Zielinski. Oh, now he can run away with it. That's a sharp pass.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Van Nistelrooy, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And the pass is intercepted. Can he get it through? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. Right, Dembele. He's had it taken off him. Van Nistelrooy. Pedri.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to pass it through.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good read.
He read that really...
Dempsey. Dempsey! And that's a good finish. Do not write them off. Back they come. You don't keep those out. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
So they have... Oh, no, this does not look good. And the shot! And how did he not put that away?
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
And that has sent him sprawling. He's a sharp little ball here. And now they can spring out of defence. Madrid making further changes here, and in quick succession. Into the last 5 minutes. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
This is Dembele. Dembele! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Paris Saint-Germain look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition...
Judge, surely! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Madrid really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Oh, good-looking ball. No, that was never going to make it. Dempsey. This is Van Nistelrooy. This is a promising build-up. He has a look up. And that's that. Paris Saint-Germain have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. So things are underway. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. McAllister was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. This is Dembele. Muscular approach does pay off here. Sylvestre did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hernandez did incur the wrath of the referee and deserved himself a booking in the process.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be unplayable coming inside.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Upamecano. Showing great feet there.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose. Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's having a shot! Superb from Doué! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there is your opener. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Neymar. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's De Bruyne. Vitinha. And this is Dembele, and he's found a way past Dembele! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Dembele can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And it's Olmo. Now it's Dembele. Oh, now he can run away with it. Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Manchester United always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
De Bruyne. Pass somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Just eases him off the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Vitinha. Oh, he's been caught napping. Dembele. Doué. He won't be happy with that one. It'll be a throw-in. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the pass is intercepted. Neymar, while facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's an imaginative pass. This is Dembele. It's Dembele! And it's hoisted clear. He's gone for goal. Doué. Fabian Ruiz. And it's McAllister. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Hernandez attempts a clearance. Ball is over the line.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
There will be 1 minute.
He's found a way through. Passing is crisp and sharp.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Paris Saint-Germain leading by 1 at the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Paris Saint-Germain looking solid. If not too much more at half-time, it's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Paris Saint-Germain currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Paris Saint-Germain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Clipped into space. Dembele! And there's a goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
If you have that good a connection, you know where that's going to end up, Peter. I think he knew the moment he caught it.
Manchester United restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Fabian Ruiz looking to pass their way up the pitch. And we have our very first corner. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Upamecano.
Paris Saint-Germain really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so.
Takes a shot! McAllister is the team's great visionary. Now it's Dembele. That has not gone well. Driving on and making good progress. That's beautifully weighted. Donnarumma can clear it away. And they're quick to get it back.
The attendance for this match was 72.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, super. And the finish! And he can thump it away. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's found a way through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Doué. Not the most accurate pass. Marquez. That pass isn't the best. He is through here. That's a sharp pass. Doué. Cafu. That is ended up in no man's land. Konate. Ah, he's given it away. And he is dashing away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 14, Vitinha. Number 11, Gonzalo Ramos. Coming on the field, number 7, Quentin Tolisso. Number 19,
Thiago.
Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
Over to the right flank. And he's managed to get free. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, it's Dembele. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's in one-on-one. It's Dembele! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Vicious ball here. Lee Kang in acres of space out wide, and he's being shifted off it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's...
Oh no, this does not look good. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's Dembele. He has found a way through. And it's Totti. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Now can he find a finish? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, cracking ball. Has another go! And he's taking no chances there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Doué. Fabian Ruiz. Doué. Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. Now this could be a chance. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. The final seconds now. Tolisso. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Neymar on the through ball. And another try! And that will be it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. Could be danger here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Upamecano. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Till. Ambitious ball here. Neymar. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Vitinha. João Neves. Neymar. And no, he's seen through all of that. And that could set him on his way. With Dembele. And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele is offering a right smile there.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Good ball over the top. That's put paid to the danger. Colombia with the corner, they're first. Here's the header! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Messi, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now this could be a chance. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lee Kang-in. This might spell danger. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved. Colombia really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Colombia have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Thinks about Bellingham! But he's left disappointed.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Vitinha, approaching the half-hour mark. Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Colombia have their third corner. Doué can get it clear. Messi, good purposeful running this. He's having a shot! Goal! Colombia! And it's Colombia who take the lead. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Colombia have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Nice control. And this is Neymar, delivered in.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nicely spread. That's where it came from.
Paris Saint-Germain truly have...
It's Dembele! Oh, good finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's nice. And it's been hooked away. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. And for the first half, that is that. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 87, Joe Neves. Number 24.
So once again, we're underway.
Number 9,
It's made its way to him.
coming on the field, number 18, Fabian Ruiz. Number 4, number 19, Mbappe.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Can he finish? It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Tomori. Paris Saint-Germain do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. And that's another throw. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And he's definitely onside. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's got away. He's in a great position. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Fabian Ruiz. Paris Saint-Germain do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Lee Kang-in does really well. Lee Kang-in! And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring out of defence. And that was asking for too much. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's intervened well there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Tries one from range. What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some. That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the comeback is complete. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's corner.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain.
Colombia get their fourth corner.
Coming on to replace him is
Keeper's dealt with that.
23, Sacha Boey. Substitutions taking place.
Now there's a probing ball.
Colombia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, he's been takes a shot! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, that once he controlled it on his chest, the follow-up was going to be good, and that was special.
Real chance! Another one of football's and how moments.
Mbappe fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Olise. Oh, he's not getting any further than that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He is through here. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Paris Saint-Germain have been handed a game-changing chance. So we're ready to go. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Paris Saint-Germain look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be.
Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And he cuts out the supply. And the keeper's got it again. We are into overtime. Upamecano. And it's with the keeper. That's that, the end. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were...